Today we're going to go over the template-led deployment for remote gateways. As before, it's in the instance settings under this remote gateway panel. And once we click add, we'll choose the second option because we want to deploy a new gateway from scratch. And we provide a title and the namespace we'd like to use, and then the management and API invocation endpoints. In my case, I have these set up in a DNS server to point to the OpenShift cluster I've got. Okay, that all looks good. So this will generate two manifest files for us. The first one is to deploy the required operators. So we'll copy this and paste it to a file we've got locally. And there's a command at the bottom here that shows the prerequisites to continue. And that's that all the CRDs, the custom resource definitions that we expect are present. Yep. So what I like to do is set up a watch command. Like that. And then I'll have that running, and then I'll go ahead and create the resources from the operators manifest file. And then wait until all the CRDs are up and running. I'm speeding this up a little bit, but it takes about a minute, and we'll have a list for all those in the documentation page to double check that they're present before continuing. So once those are there, we are going to deploy the gateway cluster and all of its resources. Just like in the last case, we copy this to a file and save it. And there's another watch command I like to use here. Basically, what we want to check is that the gateway cluster is up and the registration job is complete. So we will get the gateway clusters in the namespace that we have set, and also the jobs in that same namespace. Now, this one can take up to about 10 minutes to install. So once we create that file, we can watch the gateway cluster in the job, and we'll be back after about 10 minutes. Okay, so now that we've got the gateway cluster running and the job complete, we should be done. Click next here, and this just gives some detail on how to check the status of those resources and steps for providing logs to the API Connect site reliability engineers if there are any issues with the deployment. So we can see it showing up in our list here, and then we are free to use it however we like. This is just an example of enabling it in the Sandbox catalog, so we can make use of it for any products or APIs that we have. So there it shows up, free to use it now. Yeah, a quick and painless way to get a new remote gateway registered.